Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition, Part 3 with Dodger 487. Without any further ado, let us cross this bridge. But before we do that, let's take out these fine gents up here. And you're down, and you're down. Those guys are a real pain in the ass to fight, especially once you have our little friend on the bridge trying to beat your ass into the ground. And here we go. The Tarus Demon. This might seem like a cheap trick to some people, but I have no shame in doing so, because fighting in such cramped spaces is rather unreasonable. And pro dodge like that, and run back up, and don't hit me, bro. Ow. That hurt. Chug an Estus Flask, and stab the guy again, and I nearly missed that time. And you gotta be quick on the draw with that guy, because he likes jumping up onto the tower and beating your face in repeatedly on the ground, and you got hit again. Fantastic. So chug another Estus Flask and repeat until he's defeated. Oh god. Ow. The pain. Run. One more Estus Flask. And run. And back up the ladder. And get hit again. And nope, he missed. Two-hand this. Punch into his face. And then we'll finish him off by stabbing him a couple of times. Slashing him. And we win. One humanity and one homeward bone. And 3,000 souls in our pocket. So, wonderful second boss fight. Here we have a large soul of a lost undead. And I'm really paranoid about doing this right now, because over there is death and destruction. But before that, let's go meet Solaire, or Sunlight Bro, as I like to call him.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Say the line.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
I certainly do.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Sure, why not?
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Always looking for friends to work alongside.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
So, I don't know if you can see this from the camera angle, but he's not actually standing on the ground. He is floating about 2 or 3 inches from the air. Also, he only has a scabbard equipped on him, and neither his sword nor his shield. Whereas I have my scabbard for my sword there, after switching out, and my shield equipped on me, because I can't really put it away.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Well, keep your spirits up, and good things are bound to happen. And you are locked. So, as much as I would love losing my current human form, the one humanity I have... Oh dear God! Well, shit. I was not expecting that. Well, now seems like a good time than any for the Ring of Sacrifice. I now have over 5,000 souls. And... yeah, so... tally-ho. And I'm heading to the right, because I do not wish to die. And I thought he would have attacked me by now. Oh well. Lucky break for me. And let's kick down this ladder, so we don't have to repeat that little debacle. Rest at the bonfire. Although I could level up several times, I think it would be more convenient for me to buy some necessary equipment. However, my stats are not yet good enough for the Drake sword I intend to retrieve. Let's just take that off. Don't want to accidentally break it. But there's little point in trying to get the Drake sword. There's no sense in getting the Drake sword if I can't wield it. But then again, I can always stab. I can always grind in order to level up so that I can wield it. Just kill these guys. Head down this way. Take this dude out because I don't feel like dealing with him later. And purchase a short bow
there you
and
are.
ammunition for
Still
it.
keeping your marbles on? Then go ahead. Don't be a nitwit. Never hurts to splurge when your days are numbered.
before doing that,
Throw me a bone, will you? You haven't got much time anyway. Right, Julia?
apparently that guy thinks that the tub beside him is Yulia, which I think he thinks is a cat. But before that, let's take a look at this fellow. Not that impressive. Oh well, enough of his ugly
you
mug.
again. I hope you've brought...
Alright. We are looking for the short bow, which is 1,000 souls, and arrows. I already have 29 wooden ones, and because I'm rather stingy with my souls, I'm gonna buy several more of these, which I am certain is enough to get the Drake Sword. And the rest will be devoted towards
Oh, thank you. Come back.
leveling up so that I can actually wield the Drake Sword. So let's just head back up here. After retrieving the Drake Sword, I plan to head back to the Firelink Shrine and use my Firekeeper's soul in order to improve my Estus flasks. So let's just take out this guy with a suave backstab, which didn't quite kill him. And hopefully he won't be any type of nuisance. Which of course he just has to be. And he's down. So, now we have the wonderful opportunity to get a rather overpowered weapon in the beginning of the game. And what are the stats for this? 7 and 12. I have just enough dexterity and more than enough strength. And I also need to equip the wooden arrows, which I already have. So, I get the wonderful task of shooting this tail about 1,000 times. So, essentially, that's it. That's it. Another thing we should do here is pick up the sock and stab the tail when the opportunity arises. And that's it. The tail's straight ahead. And it's going to take forever with this method. Holy crap. So, no. Shh. I won't be making all losses. But I have to put up with it. So I think that's right before. And then one thing I should mention is that there was an option during my recordings, my pronunciation of the letter P, something gravity effect, I believe it was called, where there's a lot of options, and that seems to irritate people. So this was recommended to me, was placing a bit of styrofoam on the microphone, so that such effect doesn't take place. Well, being as a as I am, I set an object to cut a bit of sponge and take it to my microphone, which I believe has the same effect. Otherwise, I should be not dealing with the extra rest of my pronounce words with the letter P in them. So yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this for a while. I'll try this after 2, and thankfully that's the other twice. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll take the picture. That's it. There we go. Beautiful. Now, what are the stats that we need to wield this bad boy? Insufficient strength to wield this weapon with one hand. Hold with both hands to use effectively. And it requires 16 strength, where we currently have 13. Still though, it does look like a rather decent weapon. So, let us return to the bonfire, increase our strength up to take a look at that. In right hand weapon 1, increasing my strength jumps from 40 points of damage to 62 points of damage to 115 points of damage to 200 points of damage. And there it stops. So, bumping up to 16 strength. I think I also require a couple points into faith if I want to make use of the healing miracle. And what's my soul level? 12. And bam. One hit and he's down. So I'm rather favorable of this weapon because not only does it kill most enemies in one hit, but it also wields rather simply. Got your standard horizontal swings and charging wind-ups with the strong attacks. With the two-handed attacks, it's simply vertical strikes. And one more, which I'm going to show you guys. If I don't get my head beaten in first, here's this little trick. Bam! And that is the two-handed strong attack. And it deals a large amount of damage from a distance. However, with that attack, it also chews away at the durability of the weapon. I think that particular strike costs 30 points of durability. And I much prefer to use such techniques when I can afford to repair this bad boy. Ow. Estus Flask. Charge attack. I'll speak to you in a minute, buddy. But right now I have to deal with this. Reinforce Estus Flask. Use Fire Keeper Soldier to reinforce the Estus Flask? Well, don't mind if I do. Estus Flask reinforce. And I need another one before I can do that. So, my Estus Flask is now Estus Flask +1, which means it restores more HP each time I take a swig. And do you have anything interesting to say?
Don't you ever think to forge your weapons? You'd better find a smith box soon, unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt instruments.
Good advice.
How did that silly sorcerer's apprentice end up? You know, the one always prattling on about Master Logan. He left for the undead burg, but never came back. Serves him right. If even old Big Hat can't make it out there, what chance does he have? I hope he enjoys his new life as a hollow.
Everyone can succeed with a little help.
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
Interesting.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
Well, you know, as a player in this world, I'm all about asking questions. So I could level up a bit more. And I just remembered that I wanted to speak to Petrus of Thorland for reasons.
Oh, hello. I will teach you miracles.
Purchase item. And what do I need for heal? 12 faith and 4,000 souls in order to purchase. But before that, does he have anything interesting to say?
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
Anything else?
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
Sure.
Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers.
Anything else?
Very well. I can undead kindling through kindling.
Apparently not.
Come again. The effective...
Yeah. So, what I need to do is, well, get 4,000 souls in order to buy the heal miracle. But I also require 12 faith, which puts me at just enough souls so that I can't level up again. I am literally 6 short. Now I wonder if I have enough soul granting items in order to get that 4,000 mark. Let's find out. There we go.
Oh, hello. Miracle.
And heal. Nice.
Come again. The
So what I'm going to do now is swap my longsword for the short bow and swap my second left-handed item with the talisman. And I need to attune the miracles to my character so that I can actually use the spell. Attune magic. Heal. Yes. And now I am able to cast heal 5 times. So, at this point, I'll be heading back to the Undead Burg where I will continue on with the game. So yeah, I guess that's it for this episode, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.